Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. Alright, last episode we got our ME system running. Finally. Holy crap. Done a little bit of stuff off camera, as usual. I have this cow over here, and I could have sworn I had two cows over here. I must have moved one back over here. Whatever. Oh, headset's on backwards. That's why it sounds weird. I was gonna say, why am I hearing Enderman from my right when they're over here? But, okay, still no luck with the mob spawns over here. So, I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, they're not spawning. I did go ahead and put some torches down over there to get that to stop spawning, and I also went ahead and installed an on-off system for my mob spawner here. It uses the Project E lamps, or Project Red lamps, all connected with redstone conduit. So basically, if I decide I don't want this thing running for a while, I can come down here, flip this switch, and it turns lights on up there and shuts everything down. Which I might actually have to turn this off for a while at some point because I need to upgrade this thing. But we'll get to that later. I've been opening some of these loot bags off camera again. As you can see, I've got way too many loot bags in here. I need to get a system in place to open these loot bags for me automatically. But in order to do that, I need access to autonomous activators, which means I need access to thermodynamics stuff, thermal expansion, which means I need to be able to get tin gears. And the tin gears, as soon as it filters here, the tin gears can only be made in the metal press from immersive engineering. So, I need the metal press. So let's see what it's going to take to get that. Overview and resources. Ta-da. Metal plates. No, not alloys. Metal plates. Metal press. Okay, so this requires 3 steel scaffolding, 1 piston, 2 conveyor belts, and 1 heavy engineering block. So let's see what those are going to take. The steel scaffolding is the standard recipe. It's some steel fence and some steel ingots. So let's get the steel fence, which requires the steel rods. To get steel fences. That's not enough. Damn. There we go. That'll get me my steel scaffold. And then I need heavy engineering blocks. 1 of them. So that takes electrum, pistons, steel, and steel mechanical components. The steel mechanical components are steel and copper. So this takes a lot of steel. So I need 2 of them. It's a good thing I've been producing steel off camera. I should have plenty of pistons, and I should have at least 1 bar of electrum in there. Yes, so we're good. Then I need a piston. Then I'm going to need some conveyor belts. Which are these right here. Leather, redstone, and iron. Good. Okay, and I'm also going to want to put this on something, because I could just sit this on the ground, but it looks kind of ugly that way. So, let's get... let's see here. Let's do it on these blue nether bricks. Just for giggles. Okay, we'll set it up over here. Okay, this requires... how is this set up again? Oh wait, I need the steel scaffolding underneath it. Okay, so we need 3 steel scaffolding. Then we need the conveyor belts, and they need to be running in one direction. like that. Over top of that, we need a piston facing down, and then we need a heavy engineering block above that. Actually, I don't think I need this piston here. Or that's the conveyor there. I think I need the heavy engineering block there and the piston there, but piston needs to be... I dropped it, damn. Piston needs to be facing down. Now I'll fix that later. No, I better fix it now, because if I don't fix it now, I'll fall through it. Urgh. That's the last thing I need, is to fall through. Okay, and then an engineer's hammer, which I should have grabbed while I was up here. Engineer's hammer, get, and clicking on the piston will make the metal press. Okay, this thing requires power, so I'll need to get power over here. I will probably run a conduit from this automatic sieve. Since I'm not doing anything with this at the moment, I can tear all of this down. Still have plenty of these energy conduits. And this broken ore, I'm just going to toss in here for the moment. I really need to automate my metal system too. I've been dragging my feet on that for a dozen episodes now. Okay, this should have power now. Now I just need the press. So I need steel plates, which should just be a steel ingot and the engineer's hammer. I'll need 4 of them. Then I need some sort of gear. I already have some copper gears in here, so I should be able to use one of them. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Metal gear press, or metal gear mold, or metal press mold gear. Awesome. Let's get some tin. We'll get enough for 5 of these to start. We bring this down here, we right click the mold onto there, and then when we toss our tin on here, it'll pull the ingots in, press them into the gear for me, and haha, I have 10 gears. I can create thermal expansion machines, finally. Put those away. Put the rest of this crap away. So I don't need any of it right now. And let's look at thermal expansion machines. The first thing I'm going to want is a pulverizer. Actually, I'm probably going to want several pulverizers. This is going to require the basic machine frame, which is 4 Invar, or wait, it's an Invar gear? Could have sworn it was 10 gears. So what are the 10 gears used for? Okay, the 10 gears are used for the autonomous activators, the terrain smasher, the acquisition apparatus, procures items from an area, the nullifier, which removes things from existence, is a glorified trash can, stores and transfers items, and it's used to make a cyclic assembler, or it's melted down for tin. So apparently I only needed the gears for autonomous activators. Whatever. Invar gears then. Invar gear. Yeah, Invar gears can be cast. So We'll just get 2 Invar gears, I think, to start. Get my gear cast out. Pop that in there. I put a fluid tank next to here so that I can just toss stuff in this chest and melt out a bunch of gold and iron from all of the excess armor I've been getting. One more thing I should probably point out is I expanded my farm back here. I have rhododendrons here. Shit. Well, that was dumb. I have rhododendrons back here on this side. We'll replant that. I have Manicchio seeds right here, and these are all 10, 10, 10, by the way. And then I have lavender seeds right here. By now, I should have my gears. Yes, okay. Let's get a pulverizer set up. Forgot I don't have JEI synchronized in. Okay. Wait, I need Constantine. Got 4. I have the Invar gear. And I need 4 glass to get the basic machine frame. Of which I have 0. And then that has to be put into an assembly table, which is kind of inconvenient. How much power does this consume? Oh, a lot. Requires 500,000 RF to build 1 machine frame. Okay, while that's running, let me take a look through the quest book. And see where we're at with this. I've got a quest with an unclaimed reward in beta. Oh, the lapis plant. Gave me a good reward bag for cat ears and thick eyebrows. I've already got both. See, no need to have extras. Can only wear 1 pair. And a chance cube. We can put the redstone I got away. Okay. Are we done yet? Yes, we're done. Quest complete. Basic machine frame. So that's in Delta. The basic machine frame, we'll go ahead and get that reward bag for basic. More of those. That also gave me the lead cell. That's a good reward bag. For a tier 3 chance pendant, that's nice. More of those stupid chance cubes. Harden frame. Grants an extra augment slot. How do you make the harden frame? How crazy does that get? That's a ferrous gear, the basic frame, and a bronze ingots, and 2 million. It's not horrible, and it unlocks a quest elsewhere. But I have no ferrous. I have nickel dust. Which, if I process 2 nickel dust through here, that'll give me 4 ingots. And that should get me enough for a ferrous gear. Assuming ferrous gears can be cast. Ferrous gears can only be metal pressed, it looks like. So, I may have to actually cast out ingots. We'll find out. We'll see if it'll actually cast the gear. No, there's molten nickel in there, and it's not casting. So I did need the machine press. I didn't waste my time. Good to know. Oh, I need to streamline this system too. I have a lot of stuff that I have to streamline. Okay. We'll go metal press this. That'll get me you. Give it. Thank you. I have no bronze. 3 copper. 1 tin. Alloy smelter. Give me some bronze. Thank you. Alright. You, and you gets me you. I need to get some more lasers running. I actually probably should move this entire setup and put it somewhere where I can get more lasers and more power running to it. Especially since this thing is now jam-packed full of energy. And I haven't even upgraded all of these yet. So I could still crank more energy out, but... Oh, that's something I wanted to check out. That's something that we can do this episode. I want to take a look at the bioreactor from Mechanism. The biogenerator. Take some biofuel, basic control, enriched alloy. That's not too bad. Biofuel is you crush basically any living thing in the crusher. So, let's get a pumpkin, because that gets us the most biofuel. And I have 10 pumpkin seeds, so it's not too hard to get pumpkins. Let's run this through the crusher. This uses 7.5k RF a tick. Do I have any alloy up here already? Yes, I have 5. I need the control circuit, so I need osmium and a piece of redstone. I don't already have one, do I? No. Osmium and a piece of redstone. When these lasers shut off, we'll know that's done. There we go. Basic control circuit. Boing. Okay, we can put that away, we can put that away, and the biogenerator. Bammo. Okay. Hold left shift and M for a description. Generator that burns organic materials to the world to produce energy. I'm going to need this biofuel, because I'm pretty sure that's what it burns. But let's hook this up to our power grid and see how much power it produces. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, that did not connect. Does that have to be placed in a certain spot? Or do I have to configure it properly? No, there's no configuration. There we go. That connected, it looks like. Okay, let's pop a piece of biofuel in here and see what it does. Are you kidding me? 160,000 RF? This thing outputs 160,000. It can only output 7,000 RF a tick, but still, that's 7,000 RF a tick. Is there a way to increase that output throttle? That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of power. It's got 160,000 RF stored. It can output 7,000 RF a tick. But it produces power so ridiculously fast. These Stirling generators are kind of pointless. 200 RF a tick? What the hell? Okay, I think I found my mid-game power source. We're going to create a couple of these and just produce biofuel. Because one pumpkin gives 6 biofuel, which is going to produce more than enough energy to... Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. But I think I'm going to have the mechanism power output in order to be able to deal with that. We'll mess with that probably later. I just wanted to check it out for now. But man, am I glad I did. Okay, there is one more thing that I really want to get going this episode if I can. Beyond this. Okay, the hardened machine frame unlocks a quest elsewhere. That also gave me a basic reward bag, which gave me more plastic. Put the plastic away, put that away. Okay, what did it open elsewhere? That gave me the quest to make a pulverizer. Reservoir, enchanter. Did it actually open another quest anywhere? Or... Doesn't look like it to me. Theta is RF tools. Actually, wait, did I have this already open? Dimlets and dimlet researchers. RF tools. I can get RF tools going. Because I have plenty of dimlets over here. I do need the dimlet researcher. How bad's that? Machine frame, which is fluxed electrum and rock wool. So it's pretty bad. It requires me to get into thermal expansion. Actually, not really. Well, to get the rock wool, I think I do. Yeah, because I have to have slag. Well, you can get slag from an ex nihilo sieve, but the easiest way is an induction smelter. So I need the induction smelter and I need the pulverizer. That's what it boils down to. We'll go put the dimlets away for now. Getting distracted again. What's it going to take for the next step of machine frame? The next step of machine frame is reinforced, which is shiny, signalium gear, and 4 million. Signalium gear can be cast, which is good because signalium is a pain in the butt to make. Or actually, no, I can make it in the alloy smelter easy enough. It's copper, silver, and redstone. So it's 3 copper, 1 silver. Oh, I'm very low on silver. And 10 redstone. Pop that in there to get our signalium. Oh, this takes a little longer to smelt though. What's the resonant take? That takes lumium and indarium. I have 2 indarium left. But I need to get more silver. And then what else did they... Takes shiny. Do I even have that much shiny? No, I have 1 piece of shiny. So I can't do the next part of this quest anyway. Let's see. To the bug dimension. I don't want to go to the bug dimension. I really don't want to go to the bug dimension. Labyrinth. That requires me to go to another world. Confirmed. Too dang easy. Nostalgia. Warning, you may die if you land on these clouds. Which requires me to go to the Aether, which is a complete mess at the moment. Ada wants me to produce a pattern GUI and a fluid interface and dense cells and a whole bunch of other crap. I'm not really wanting to get that far into it yet. Zeta has me doing Mind Factory Reloaded, which is what I want to get into. I want to do the planter, although I'm not really going to need the planter. It opens up the next part of the quest. So the planter is, okay, this requires the Z-Logic controller, which requires the slice and splice. The slice and splice itself requires solarium, which is soul sand and gold in an induction smelter or an alloy smelter. The induction smelter is more efficient at this. So, you know what? Let's take the machine frame that I built and make an induction smelter out of it. We need some more Invar. We'll just go metal press our Invar gear. Metal press is faster than melting it down anyway. And we need a redstone reception coil, which is easy enough if I actually have gold in the system. And a bucket. We can do that. Okay, now can this be upgraded the cheaty way? Yes, it can. Hardened glass and a signalium gear. And hardened glass can be substituted for fused quartz. So we'll pop 12 fused quartz in here. That should get me 3. Actually, I'm going to need more quartz, because that'll get me 3. I need 4. There, 4 fused quartz. We'll get the signalium gear. Yoink. Ploink. Got it. Another blood moon. Imagine that. Then you, and then you. Does this recipe actually work? It does work. Nice. Okay. I doubt that's intended to work that way, but it does. Damn it. Damn it. Get up there. Thank you. We'll pop that down. Pop the induction smelter on there. And for augments on this thing, we can put 2 augments into it. I want to put the secondary reception coil and the overclocked modular gearbox in. So, the secondary reception coil, these are both going to take reception coils, so I may as well make 2. That takes bronze, so copper and tin. There we go. Pop that in. And secondary reception coil, get. The overclocked modular gearbox takes bronze, gold, and pyrotheum. So, more copper, more tin, and I should already have some pyrotheum. I've got one pyrotheum, but I've got the stuff to make plenty. So, that'll get me one of you, and you and you. So now I should be able to induction smelt, and actually I can even get the rock wool from that. But I needed solarium. So I'm going to get half a stack of solarium. Shouldn't take terribly long to process this. Oh, nice. It's not nice that it's putting it in there, though. I need to disable that configuration. Okay. We need the machine chassis, which I've got a few spares in here. We need an iron axe, some iron shears, and a mob skull. It doesn't matter what kind, so I'm going to use a pigman head. Or I guess that one won't work. We'll use the zombie head. Will my head work? Yes, my head will work. We'll make the slice and splice out of an end dagger head. Soul infused alloy. That was in Delta. Slice and splice. I'm going to get the Enderman head just because I know I need one, and I don't think I have one yet. Greater reward bag gives me an artifact diamond armor. Which can go away. Put that away, put that away, put you away, and the slice and splice I need to hook up. I'm going to hook it up downstairs for the moment. I will figure out permanent homes for this stuff later. But for right now, I just need it hooked up to power. We're also going to need an axe for it, which I've got my dark axe. And we're going to need a pair of shears for it. Okay, now we need Z-Logic controllers. The Z-Logic controller is solarium, silicon, which I can use the other silicon for this, and a zombie head. This one has to be a zombie head, which is why I didn't want to use the zombie heads for that. So we need one of you, two of you. Actually, let's get 6 of you. We'll get all 3 of you. We'll get all my solarium. And we'll get all my redstone. And you, and you gets me a Z-Logic controller. We'll get 3 of them to start. Put this stuff away, and planter. Planter is plastic sheets, a flower pot, 2 pistons, 2 electrical steel, a Z-Logic controller, and a machine chassis. Flower pot's easy. Planter is also easy now, so we'll pull that out. And that completes quest. Down in Zeta, we've completed plant everything. For a basic reward bag, which got me another core sample drill. Now, for the thing that I really wanted, the harvester. This requires 2 dark axes. Really? The thing I'm missing is sticks? 2 dark axes, pair of shears, some gold, a Z-Logic controller, and some more of those plastic sheets. That gets me the harvester, which completes a quest for a basic reward bag, giving me reeds, flat lamps, and tinted glass. While we're on a roll, we need a sludge boiler. A couple of furnaces, some plastic sheets, bucket. Nothing too difficult, but it does take a machine chassis, which apparently I don't have anymore. Do I have any capacitors? No. So, I need some gold, need some copper, redstone, not redstone alloy, just redstone, and bars. And does this require steel? Yes, it does require steel. So we'll do you, and you, and you. I probably should get some more QEDs in here. Or not QEDs, the ender crystal things that speed it up. Because unfortunately, to my knowledge, there's no way to automate a QED. Okay, sludge boiler, get. The sludge boiler will come in very handy with the harvester, because the harvester outputs sludge as a byproduct. And if the harvester fills with sludge, it won't run anymore. So you need a way to get the sludge out of there, and you can either just pull it out into a liquid trash can and destroy it, or you can put it through a sludge boiler and get useful stuff out of it. It does, however, require power. Not a problem. We're going to bring this over here, and we are going to hook this thing up right here. Paying attention to our light levels, because that could potentially put us in a situation where our light level's too low. Harvester is going to set up right there, and we're going to connect our conduits to it right there. Now, I need a way to get the conduits back to the main base, so I will need to break my way through the floor here, and we'll actually want to break the conduit off for right now, because I need to come down here. We'll drop down, and going this way. We'll punch a hole through the floor here. And this is where we need to run our conduit. Am I getting anywhere near an existing conduit line? Kind of. Over here. Okay. We're also going to need some item conduits. And we're going to need some fluid conduits. We're also going to need probably my Yeta wrench. Alright. And we need a chest. because I don't have a way to get my ME connection over there at this exact moment. And I want to have a chest that's going to be sitting like right here. It's going to store all of my crops for me. So we'll put the item conduits from here connected onto there and then running out here. And this item connection is going to extract without signal. This is going to insert. We're going to attach a liquid conduit onto there. And that's going to run down. Actually, I think that's going to run up to here. And we're going to have another item conduit on there. And if we're looking at the item conduit, we need that to activate without signal. The fluid conduit is going to insert. And the fluid conduit here is going to extract without signal. If we connect our energy conduit now, like that, this should be able to harvest these crop sticks, but can't harvest the entire thing. Sludge boiler does have power. It doesn't have any sludge. Did this pull the sludge out? Looks like it. Did it actually produce an item and then just send it over here? No, but it produced 36 Manikio essence. Alright. This episode's running kind of long, so I'm going to finish this up real quick. We need to expand the radius of this thing by 3. If we take a look at Mine Factory Reloaded, it has these upgrades. We need the iron one. An iron upgrade is a tin upgrade, some raw plastic, a diamond, and iron. So we need to do these upgrades progressively, it looks like. So we'll do the tier 1 upgrade, which is lapis. Or no, that takes the cobble one. So we'll do the cobble upgrade into the lapis upgrade. I'm out of plastic. We'll just process some rubber real quick. That'll give me all the plastic I need. For right now, anyway. Let's see. Lapis upgrade. Get tin. Off of that. And iron. Off of that. We take this iron upgrade over here. We plug it in. Now it can harvest our entire field. That produced a lot of sludge, which I totally forgot hurts you if you are near it. It did produce a lot of sludge. Is the sludge actually going in the sludge boiler? It doesn't look like it is. Is there a certain side that the sludge boiler has to be interfaced with? Does it go in through the top? Does it go in through the bottom? Let's find out. Does it go in through the bottom? Insert. Doesn't look like anything's happening. Sit through one of these other sides. I need to place it like this. No, that doesn't appear to be working either. I did get the damaging effect, that acted like it was working though. So anyway, I'll mess around with this and try to debug it a little more off camera, but you guys get the idea here. Basically, I want automatic harvesting of all of my Manicchio crop so that I can start gathering tons of Manicchio essence so that I can finish my upgrades over here. And that actually gave me a lot of Manicchio, so I'll go ahead and process this off camera, and then we'll come back, and I think I'm going to record one more episode of this tonight. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with Project Ozone 2. This is episode 20 of the series. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I'll catch you later, peeps.